Hello. Hello. Welcome to Doomed to Fail. My name is Taylor, and with my friend Fars, we bring you historical disasters and interesting stories, and we have over 200 episodes, and today I'm going to tell you about some of ours that are about religion in all sorts of different ways. So, go ahead and get started. I am, not going to lie, I'm a big religion is the reason we have all these problems person. But I know that people are religious, which is great for you as long as you're not hurting other people, which is something that I see all the time. And you'll also see in these stories, not all of them, most of them. Okay, let's get started. Episode 5, Part 1, Anne Boleyn and Henry VIII, because this is the reason we have the Church of England and all of this fighting in the UK about Protestants versus Catholics is because Henry VIII wanted to get divorced. And a big overarching theme that we have is like, just get divorced. Don't kill your family. Anyway, Henry VIII is probably the most famous of the family wife killers just to get divorced. Because he wanted a son, and then like they blame Anne Boleyn for not having a son. Okay, you can't control that. And then also she had a daughter who ended up being Queen Elizabeth. So there. Anyway, I love it. Anne Boleyn, bless her heart. Episode 6, Part 2, the Taj Mahal. This is actually the Taj Mahal, the building in India, is actually a tomb and a monument to a wife and has a lot of religious symbols in it. So listen to that one. Episode 14, Part 2, William Bradford and Thomas Morton. This is like about Puritans, and I love talking about Puritans. If you have not had a child yet, I recommend naming them Cotton Mather or Increase Mather. I just love those names so much, and I can't believe I didn't name my child Increase. Oh my God. Anyway, I have a whole book in Cotton Mather, and another book that I just got called The Fever of 1721 about like a flu that went through the like Plymouth northeastern area, and Cotton Mather's involved in that too. And I just love him as an historical figure. What a nut job. Episode 18, Part 2, Ed and Lorraine Warren. So we talk about the bad side of religion, like not the bad side because we know the bad side, but like the demon side, which we don't believe in, but also we're not going to test it, and also Ed and Lorraine Warren were lying, but we got the Conjuring movies, and there's a new one. Have you seen it? I have not, but I really, 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 really want to. I love them so much. Not them, the Conjuring movies, you know. Episode 43 makes people mad, and it's about Friar Diego de Landa, who went to the Mayan Empire and burned a lot of their books. And the thing that you get when you post about this on social media is, oh, thank goodness we don't have child sacrifices anymore. And you're like, what? Christians burn women all the time. And so many people have died in the name of other religions. It's not just Mayan religion. And if we would have kept their history, maybe we'd know more. But there are still a ton of Maya people. And I would, yeah, it's interesting and very, very frustrating. Then I interviewed the person who wrote the book, Where They Burn Books, They Also Burn People, which is a quote from a Jewish scholar, but also is the story is about Friar Diego de Landa. Marcus Antonio Hernandez is the author. He's lovely. You can listen to that. Episode 127 is about Mother Teresa. So Fars brings this up. Mother Teresa is not great. So she had a thing that a lot of Catholics have, which is like, God wants you to suffer. So you cannot do things like have the medicine that you need. They use dirty needles. They helped people kind of, not really. I don't think she deserves sainthood if you're, writing it down, keeping a tally. Someone who inexplicably has sainthood, which I'm kind of down for, is Olga of Kiev. It's episode 129. So she became a saint after her death, but she killed so many people in vengeance. It's super fun. Listen to that one. 145, witch trials in Europe. Burning women, drowning women, turn me into a newt. All of those stories, not just in Salem. It was much, much worse in Europe. Episode 177, the Munster Rebellion of 1534. Basically, a religious group took over Munster, the town, made everybody into religious fanatics, and then it didn't last very long, and the instigators were killed and then hung in these big cages on the top of the cathedral, and the cages are still there. They've been restored, obviously, since then. It's been, 500 years, but fun. And then episode 194 is on the Vatican State. So we continue to be just enthralled by the Catholic Church, all of their ups and downs and the bloodshed and just the horror of it. And this was when they were selecting a new pope. So go Bears! We have a new pope. Listen to that one too. Um, this is the nicest I've ever been talking about religion. It boils my bones, but I hope that I don't know. I hope you like these episodes. If you have any questions, have any ideas, let me know. doomedtofailpod@gmail.com. Doomedtofailpod on all of your social media, and we will see you out there. Thanks.